Good morning! I am Dr. Albert Asprec, welcoming you to another update on understanding the role of vitamins and minerals in the fight against the coronavirus. This is part 2 in our offering. What you see in front of you is the coronavirus, or similar to the flu virus or the SARS-CoV-2. When it leaves the body of an infected individual, it travels by air, hence it's called airborne. It is wrapped in saliva, so it floats, and it's called droplet infection. When it drops on anybody's skin or on objects that you touch, then it can enter the body, specifically the respiratory tract. The coronavirus may enter your nose or mouth or eyes, and it can go inside. When it passes through the bronchus to go to the other airways, it can go to our lungs. When you inhale air, all of us, it includes dust, bacteria, viruses. Our immune system tries to capture the viruses and germs and kills them so they won't cause illness and death. In the respiratory system, the mucus that lines the airways take charge in trapping these viruses and other dust so that they slowly are brought up to the oropharynx through the use of cilia or hair-like structure to bring them out so we can cuff it into our tissue paper and we throw off properly. Let me show you what happens when biologic hazards like the coronavirus enters the body. Our airways and alveoli are flexible. When you inhale air, the air travels through the trachea, through the bronchi, and through the bronchioles. It goes into small air sacs, and the air sacs are like balloons that inflate when you inhale and deflate when you exhale. They are covered with blood vessels called capillaries. The capillaries serve to transfer oxygen and carbon dioxide. When you inhale, oxygen in the air sacs go to the capillaries. When you exhale, carbon dioxide from the capillaries goes into the air sacs. When the coronavirus enters the lung, the immune system tries to remove it. Mucus that is on top of the respiratory tract captures the coronavirus and is brought out. The immune system captures it and tries to kill it. When the coronavirus takes over the immune system, it becomes overwhelmed. Nasosobrahan ang immune system natin. The air sacs become inflamed. Liquid accumulates inside and prevents the sufficient exchange of oxygen from the air sac to the blood vessel. This can lead to what is called pneumonia. There is no single tablet or specific food that can prevent COVID-19. The body's ability to stay healthy or recover fast depends primarily on our immune system. Our immune system can benefit from vitamins and minerals to fight viruses and other biologic hazards. Allow me to focus on a few specific vitamins and minerals whose role has been discussed more than others. You have here vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin B6, zinc, and calcium. Already known for its role in bone health, vitamin D also helps make proteins that kill viruses and bacteria, especially in the respiratory tract. Vitamin D supplements significantly reduce respiratory infections in people deficient in this vitamin and lowered the risk in those with normal levels. Benefits were greatest when people took vitamin D daily or weekly rather than in a single dose. Recommended dose is 1,000 to 2,000 IU of vitamin D a day. Let me refresh you with a video from the internet which I used in a previous lecture. Vitamin D is a hormone.
Okay, so hundreds of studies have shown how vitamin D can prevent as many as 30...
There. Vitamin D is a hormone and it is known to be produced by our exposure to UVB rays of the sun. Its function is cell management. Throughout the body, millions of cells are constantly reproducing. Each of these cells has a vitamin D receptor. When something goes wrong with the cell and it starts to mutate, vitamin D connects to the receptor and tells the cell how to repair itself. Occasionally, if the cell cannot be repaired, vitamin D tells the cell how to destroy itself so that it won't multiply and spread throughout the body. Can you imagine what would happen if the levels of vitamin D were deficient? Then the mutating cells would increase rapidly. So we should maintain a good level of vitamin D. You see, it can tell the cells that are mutating how to repair itself or how to destroy themselves. And the same thing applies to COVID-19. Our immune system needs vitamin D to fight off invading bacteria and viruses. Vitamin D is a nutrient needed for good health. It helps keep the body in good shape. It provides a way to absorb calcium, one of the main building blocks of strong bones and teeth in our body. The body needs vitamin D for other functions too. Our muscles need it to move. Our nerves need it to carry messages from the brain to the different parts of the body. Our immune system needs vitamin D to fight off invading bacteria and viruses. This is vitamin D. Let's go to vitamin C. Vitamin C is vital for the function of leukocytes. These are white blood cells, or better known as WBC. They help fight infection, and you need a lot more when you are sick. There's some evidence that it may help with certain symptoms that develop in critically ill patients with COVID-19, specifically those with acute respiratory distress syndrome and sepsis. Vitamin C is associated with preventing the common cold and providing speedy recovery from viral respiratory infections. This is according to the Nobel Peace Prize winner Linus Pauling, who has championed vitamin C as a cold for the common cure decades ago. Vitamin C. Vitamin B6 or pyridoxine. It plays a pivotal role in cell functioning, in energy metabolism, and acts as an anti-inflammatory agent. Vitamin B6 is a known anti-thrombosis and anti-inflammation nutrient believed to help dampen cytokine storm phenomenon, or what is called as hyperinflammation biglang namamaga. Pag namamaga, buong buo, hindi na makakalat yung oxygen sa loob ng blood vessel, sa loob ng air sac. And this leads to difficulty of breathing. You call that the hyperinflammation. Now, it's also linked to blood clotting, and this is found in COVID-19 effects. Vitamin B6. Next, let's discuss zinc. Zinc lozenges can shorten the cold cycle by 20 to 40%. Zinc works best if you start it at the first sign of the symptoms. Doctors are taking a closer look at zinc for COVID-19 too. Pathologist and virologist Dr. James Robb, who was among the first to study coronaviruses, writes that zinc can prevent them from multiplying in your nose and pharynx. People with other existing illnesses like diabetes, heart disease, and kidney disease might need more of the zinc and should consult their doctors. This is zinc. We move on to calcium. Calcium signaling is important for various functions in virtually all cells. In cells of the immune system, calcium is necessary for gene expression regulation, meaning it alerts other cells inside the body to be on guard when there is an oncoming entrance of a virus or a bacteria. At the start, cells are alerted, and by calcium it is communicated to the rest of the body to be on the defense. In the battle for COVID-19, there are a few things we can do. First, get vaccinated when it's available. Second, wear your mask and face shield always. 3. Follow physical and social distancing. 4. Eat healthily. And 5. Take your daily dose of vitamins and minerals. Take your vitamin D from Fern D. I repeat, take your vitamin D from Fern D. One gel cap daily contains the 1000 IU that you need. And because vitamin D from food sources is not enough, and because vitamin D from exposure to the sun is not sufficient, especially when you are working from home, then it is necessary to take a supplement. Take one Fern D gel cap daily. Get your vitamin D from Fern D, provided to us by DSM, the greatest producer of vitamins second only to nature. Fern D. Then we can also get our vitamins and minerals from Fern Active. Fern Active, the multivitamin from Fern. You have here the Fern Active. It increases energy levels, enhances mental alertness, and boosts immunity. It contains the B complex vitamins B1, B6, B2, and B12. Specific mention here is B6. It also contains vitamin C, calcium, vitamin D3, and zinc. And as we mentioned earlier, the vitamin B6 is important in the immune system. You also have zinc as well as calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin C. So, Fern Active. It increases energy levels, it enhances mental alertness, and the most important right now, it boosts immunity. Fern Active at a dose of 2 capsules 3 times a day. Also provided through the research of DSM. I-Fern Active. And for your calcium needs, Milka. There, Milka once more. One capsule contains 700 milligrams of True Cal. That is 160 milligrams of pure calcium. And it's taken 2 capsules twice a day. Calcium for bone health, where 99% is stored in our bones and teeth, and 1% circulates around the blood to form its regulatory function. These are for hormone secretion, heart and blood vessels, blood clotting, muscle contraction, brain function, nerve transmission, and intracellular signaling to tell all the different immune systems of the body in the cells that there is an onslaught of a virus or a germ entering the body. Milka from Glanbia International Nutritional Solutions and Cheese Group, headquartered in Ireland and the USA. Milka contains all the components of bone in each capsule. Milka. So, as we close, let's review our lessons from COVID-19. COVID-19 is a new viral illness produced by the coronavirus. It has reminded us that health is wealth. Every day that we live our lives free from disease is a richness one cannot put a price on. And I-Fern products are here to help provide what additional source of protection we need from vitamins and minerals. You have Fern D, Milka, and Fern Active. Let me repeat, Fern D, Milka, and Fern Active. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning!